In this nitty-gritty Let's Play live stream, we're going to be playing Hong Kong Mahjong at Mahjong Time. And it is going to be nitty-gritty. I usually don't call it nitty-gritty, but I'm a creature of habit. So Hong Kong Mahjong using Hong Kong old style scoring. And we're going to cover a topic. Let me look and see what I think is special hands. So let me look that up. If you're wondering, you'll be able to see a link to a wiki article in the video description below. And in that wiki article, there's a list of recurring topics. So I'm just going to look at that to see if we are going to talk about special hands today. I'm pretty sure we are. Let's see, HKOS. If you search for HKOS in the search box there for the wiki, you'll see several articles for Hong Kong Mahjong, including the Matrix. And that's where the recurring schedule is. So yes, special hands. All right, now let me see here. I've had back-to-back meetings today, so I'm a little bit behind, but we'll catch up super quick. Let me see here if I have a presentation here. I believe I do. It's a short one, and then we'll do gameplay with commentary demonstrating special hands. We'll try to force special hands, which means that we'll be playing with big point tables, 3 fawn minimum. And I'm getting this ready. I'll share my screen and then we'll get started. Thank you for your patience and thank you for being here. Okay. If anyone is brand new to this version, You can find fundamentals by going to the Hong Kong Mahjong wiki article. So let's share my screen, and we're going to talk about special hands. Special hands are higher value, so they're more difficult to do, but they are beautiful hands and they're a lot of fun to play. Very, very challenging. Make sure you're playing at a 3 fawn minimum table or greater, or you may see someone else winning with a chicken hand before you're ready. That's usually what will happen if you don't mind if you're not mindful about the fawn minimum. Hello, Wes. We're talking about special hands. So let's get started. We're just going to look at the special hands. And incidentally, if you look in the video description below, there will be a link to a player reference with all of the special hands included on the left side of that player reference. The first one that we're looking at here is a 4 fawn hand. So it's on the easier side of these special hands. This is called 3 Little Dragons. 3 Little Dragons is when you have 2 pungs of dragons and then a pair. And the other 2 blocks can be anything. It doesn't matter if they're pungs, chows, mixed suits, doesn't matter. They can be anything. This one is called 3 Little Dragons. Then we have a 10 fawn hand. This is a max hand. This is called 9 gates. 9 gates is when you have a pung of 1s with a pung of 9s, and then a sequence of 2 through 8 with any tile paired. That is called 9 gates. 9 gates. It's a concealed hand, all 1 suit. We have Jade Dragon, Ruby Dragon, and Pearl Dragon. Those are all the same hands. Basically, it's 3 pungs in 1 suit with a pair, and then a pung of the corresponding dragon. You could see it's the exact same hand, just different suits. Green dragon goes with bams, red dragon goes with cracks, white dragon goes with dots. So you have to have a pung of the corresponding dragon. That would be Pearl, Ruby, and Jade, all 10 fawn hands. Then we have all terminals. Terminals are tiles 1s and 9. So you need 4 blocks and a pair of terminals. So you would have pungs of any combination of 1s and 9s. That is a very difficult hand to make. We have next 3 great scholars. This is when you have pungs of all 3 dragons. Very difficult. And your other 2 blocks can be anything. It doesn't have to be 1 suit and honors. It could be 2. It could be a chow and a pair of mixed suits. It doesn't matter. It's the 3 dragon pungs that is critical here. 10 fawn hand. Then we have all honors. Honors would be any combination of winds and dragons. So you here in this example, we have 2 pungs of dragons, 2 pungs of winds, and a pair of winds, but it could be any combination. It does not matter. And it's a max hand or limit hand. Next, we have 3 little winds. This is when you have 3 pungs of winds, a pair of winds, and then a pung or chow of anything else. It could be any block. So 3 pungs of winds and a pair of winds, and then anything else. That's 3 little winds, 10 fawn hand. And then, of course, the next one is pungs of all 4 winds with a pair of anything, 10 fawn. We have 2 atypical hands. The first one is 7 unique pair. 7 unique pair. You cannot use a Kong as 2 different pair because those would not be unique. They would be identical. So they have to be unique. 7 pair, 4 fawn hand. Now this one, you can have any mixture of suits, winds, dragons, but the purer it is, the higher the value because the fawn will stack. So for example, you could do a half flush with 7 pair and you would get 7 unique pair, 4 fawn, 3 fawn for half flush, and then so that would be a 7 fawn hand. you could do a full flush 7 pair. That would be a 10 fawn hand because a full flush is 6 fawn. So keep in mind that you can stack fawn with this particular hand. And incidentally, you can with the another as well. If you do, let's see. Actually, no, I think the special hands, this is the only one where you can stack. Okay, so next here's an example of a full flush with 7 pair, 10 fawn, all dots. And then the last atypical hand is 13 orphans. This is the coveted hand in many versions of the game. 1 and 9 of each suit, 1 of each wind and dragon, and then any tile paired. Here we have a red dragon paired, but it could be any one of these tiles. It could be a 1 dot, for example. This is called 13 orphans, and some variations call it 13 wonders. Some Wright Patterson Mahjong calls it angels. So it may be known by different names, but 13 orphans is common. Can you use 2 pairs of the same in 2 suits? Yes, you can use like pairs of like numbers is fine. You just can't use a Kong as 2 pair. All right, if you want to dig into all the rules and scoring, this is my source. I'm told that I've been told that this website is inactive, but it is available. So this is where I got all my scoring and information about Hong Kong Mahjong old style. And I've also been told that in Hong Kong, they do play a little differently nowadays. So this is fairly old. Some might say it's outdated, but in my experience, this is how the game is played most commonly. So feel free to do your own research on Hong Kong old style. You may find some slight variation in scoring, but the game in and of itself is the same. So that does it for this presentation. We're going to go and play at 3 fawn tables, and we'll try to play some big hands. What do you say to that? Do you like playing big hands? I do. I love big hands. Oh, yes, I do. So let me share my screen, and we're going to create a table for Hong Kong Mahjong, 3 fawn minimum. We're going to go to Hong Kong. I wish. We're just going to go to Hong Kong in the game, Hong Kong, and then we're going to create a new game, and we're going to call it MAHJLIFE, MAHJLIFE HKOS 1, MAHJLIFE HKOS 1, I guess, just in case I lose the table for whatever reason. And we'll make it affordable. I'll seat the players. We'll do a white belt, and we'll give ourselves 10 seconds. And then also I'm going to create a point minimum at 8. It's 8 for 3 fawn. So I think we're ready to go. Here we go. So we're going to go for big hands, big uns. We're going to do big uns. Let's see if anyone will join the table here. MAHJLIFE HKOS 1, Hong Kong, 8-point minimum. That's 3 fawn. There's Shelby. Hello, Shelby. We're both green belts. Nice. Okay, I hope, Shelby, I hope you can hear me. This is a 3 fawn minimum. I'm going to be playing big hands. And incidentally, we're going to be playing until 5 to 2. Oh, there's Wes. Awesome. We're going to be playing until 5 until 2 because we're going to do a Ricci Mahjong live stream right after this. I haven't been practicing. I've been super busy. And I love it that way. I love it that way. I just haven't been able to play very much Mahjong. So I'm going to, while we're waiting for another player to join us, I'm hoping we'll get someone to join us pretty soon, because if we delay too much, then we'll lose this table, which is why I called it HKOS 1, just in case we lose the table, because then we'll have to create another table. So hopefully somebody over here will come and join us. Okay, come on in and join us here. We've got some players here sitting at 2 different tables. There's one with a round. Oh my gosh, they have a quick Mahjong at 1,000 chips. They're going to be sitting there for a long time, I think. Oh, shoot. There's somebody at another affordable table for 7-second chicken hand table. Chicken hand just means that you can have a 0 fawn hand. Basically no value at all. 4 blocks and a pair of absolutely anything. No holds barred. I prefer to play at a 3 fawn minimum table because I like to play big hands. I find it more challenging, but there's a different kind of a challenge playing at a chicken hand table. Whoever gets there, it's about speed in that one. So let me see. Hopefully we'll get another person here. In the meantime, I'm going to open my Ricci Mahjong player reference to get ready for that next live stream. If you're new to Ricci Mahjong, stick around. After this one, we do a double header on Thursdays. We do Hong Kong Mahjong for an hour, and then we jump into Ricci Mahjong, which is, there are a lot of similarities, but the Ricci Mahjong game is much more strategic and defensive. It's a different mindset. Basically, instead of playing to win, you play not to lose. So it's a different approach to the game. Let's see, where is my? Oh, here we go. Here it is. Here we go, Misty. Nice. Thank you, Misty. Here we go. Okay, now we're going to be going for a big hand. Let's see what we can do. Our first goal will be to identify the strength of the dealt hand. In this case, we have what looks like a potential half flush with cracks and cracks and honors. So we're going to try for cracks and honors. Right now, we're just going to play a big hand. We don't have a special hand here, but we can go for a big hand. 3, 4. We can chow that.
Chow.
Because it leaves us with a potential chow here, 3, 4.
1 dot.
So we're going to try to hoard cracks.
6 dot.
And we'll play a half flush with a dragon pung, hopefully.
1 dot.
We're in east seat.
3 bamboos.
So we have a south that won't bring us any value, but it might help us get to a half flush, which is a beautiful hand. There's an east. Now that is our seat wind. We're in east seat. That's our seat wind. So if we can pair up, we'll be in better shape. There's a 9. All right, this was a good pick because now we can chow 3, 4, chow 7, 8, 9 there, pung green.
5.
We need another pair right in here, east south.
7 dots.
Okay, there's a 4 dot pair.
8 dots.
We have a chow out here. We need to just ignore this pair because you can't mix a chow with a pair. You will ruin your score.
5 dots.
Don't need 9.
9 dots. 1 bamboo. 9 dots.
We're looking for cracks and wins.
8 dots.
Oh, dragon is
4
nice.
dots.
Now, other people are going to be holding some of these tiles. So
3 dots.
for value, when you play at a 3-fun minimum
9
table,
characters.
people are going to hold Winds and Dragons for value.
White dragon.
Oh, there goes the white dragon. Might as well let that go
White
now.
dragon.
There's only 4 of every tile, and there are no
3
jokers.
dots.
No jokers with this game. We have an 8 crack
bamboos.
pair, so we could pung.
Red dragon.
Oh, we got a red
4
dragon.
dots.
Now we're what I call cleared to 1 suit and honors.
1 bamboo.
Cleared to half flush, which is good. We still need to get a pair in here.
White dragon.
So it'd be really nice to pair up one of these honors. Red
6
or
dots.
east would be ideal. Okay, so let's let this south go.
South wind.
We have a 7, 8, 8,
2
9.
bamboos.
Let's see, 3, 4 potential, 7, 8 potential, 8, 9
South
potential, pung potential with the
dots.
dragon.
7 dots.
We could still maybe pung that 8, but it
Red dragon.
would be risky because there would only be 1 more.
Green dragon.
Okay, let's pung.
Pung.
Let's let this red dragon go.
Red dragon.
This east is going to be risky. We should probably swap it out. I'm thinking we should do 7, 8, 9 chow. And
5 characters.
because if we pung,
7 characters.
oh, bummer. That could have been a chow for us. You can only chow from the player on your left. Maybe Shelby's thinking of pung. Oh, no, I guess not.
6 dots.
Okay.
2 bamboos.
We need to swap out this east. Somebody's going to
7
pung.
bamboos.
Somebody's going to pung that east. I betcha.
Chow.
Okay, we have 2 players, it looks like, in a half
1
flush.
character.
2 players with half flush,
5 dots.
maybe. Okay, let's let it go
East
now.
wind.
Oh, I'm shocked. Nobody punged.
7 dots.
Okay, so now we can chow 1, 2, or
2
2, 3, 4.
characters.
Really, that 1 crack is redundant.
6 dots.
Oh, the white dragon is already
White
out.
dragon.
Okay, we have 5 more picks.
3 dots.
We have 1 discard. No, 2.
West wind.
We have 2 no, we have only
Green dragon.
1 discard. 9. Let's let the 1 go.
1 character.
Okay. We have 7, 8, 9. We could pung, discard 7, be ready on a side weight. 3,
Yeah.
4. Okay. This is going to be a risky tile, I bet. One of ours, maybe.
1 character.
Ah. Oh.
East wind.
Okay, so they chowed 1, 2, 3,
East
and then
wind.
discarded a 1. That's kind of unusual. What are you doing, Wes?
South wind. West wind.
Oh boy, we're getting down
8
there.
dots.
Okay, where are I bet Wes has our tiles.
1 bamboo. 8 bamboos.
Oh, pung. Oh my goodness.
5 bamboos.
3 pungs exposed.
North wind.
Uh-oh.
Pung.
Oh my goodness.
2 dots.
Oh, come on. Oh, she got it. Oh my gosh. Shelby got a full flush. Look at that. That is beautiful. Full flush, all pung, 11 fawn. That was awesome, Shelby. Good job. Good job. Okay, so it looks like Wes and I were really fighting each other here. We were both in cracks. And then the other 2 players were both in BAMs. Okay, so come join the table. We'll play some more. That was awesome. We got close. We were 1 away from ready. Okay, so there's Wes. Usually a 3 fawn game is longer. So I know I was, I maybe went about 5 minutes at the beginning of this. So that was probably a 15-minute game. Usually the chicken hand tables, you can maybe play a game in 5 minutes or so. But the 3 fawn hands are a little bit longer, maybe 10, 15 minutes, because it takes longer to build a big hand. Okay, so here's Miss Fancy Pants. Let's see how we can do here. Now that last hand, we had a lot of discards at the beginning. I think we only had 5 cracks and a pair of dragons. So let's see what we can do. We have a lot of BAMs, but we also have terminals. Maybe we can try for a big hand. It would be a bit of a force, but we've got pair 1, pair 9, a north. We might be able to do all one suit, or we could maybe do all terminals. Let's pung.
Pung.
Okay, so we'll let that
7
go.
characters.
I'd love to do all terminals.
1 character.
Demonstrate a big hand. There goes a 1 crack. We have 1 here. So
Pung.
the thing is, we could pung the 2,
1 dot.
chow the 5, 7, but we could also pung the 9 dot. Let's just see
2
how we
bamboos.
draw. Let's pass. I want to see if we can play a big hand.
8
Or try for it.
characters.
It would be a long shot because we need to pair up.
8 characters.
And I would only do it because it's the topic for today. I would, if we weren't talking about special hands, I would probably
3 bamboos.
try for a full flush with BAMs.
7 bamboos.
So we're going to try for all terminals,
7 bamboos.
which is a limit hand. All 1s and 9s. So it would be really nice to draw that 1 crack.
5 bamboos.
Okay, we don't need
2 dots.
We probably should let the BAMs go because the player to our right.
West wind.
Okay, now that's a key. They threw away a 7 and a west. My guess is they're playing all pung.
6 dots.
They're probably playing all pung.
5 bamboos.
We may be playing all honors. Let's see
1
here.
dot.
We may not be able to do all terminals. It depends. There's 2 1 dots there. 9 BAM, 9 crack. We can Kong.
1 bamboo. Kong.
Oh.
4 bamboos.
Okay.
4 bamboos.
We need 9s. And that 1 crack.
6 characters.
All terminals would be awesome.
5 dots.
There's a dragon.
2 bamboos.
Okay, so we're almost at all honors. Honors are made up of
3
wins,
dragons.
dragons, 1s, and 9s. And the special
6
hand,
bamboos.
all honors, is no terminals. So
2 dots.
sometimes when people say all honors,
3 bamboos.
it could include terminals. Sometimes it's just wins and dragons.
White dragon.
5 characters.
So we're looking for
Pung.
a 9 BAM and a 1
4
crack.
characters.
9 BAM, 1 crack would be ideal
2 characters.
because there's a 1 crack and a 9 BAM out. So there's only 2 more of each out.
6 bamboos. 4 dots. Chow.
Uh-oh.
8 dots.
Uh-oh. I hope she knows this is a 3 fawn table because that all has no value.
5 bamboo.
Now, she could have a
7
valued
dots.
honor and then no flowers, but
7
that's only
dots.
2 fawn. She's not going to have enough score to win.
Chow.
Okay, so she won't be able to win because that's a chicken
South
hand.
wind.
That is a chicken hand.
8
This is a
characters.
3 fawn minimum. She might not realize this is a 3 fawn minimum table.
1 character.
Oh, bummer. Okay, I guess
4
that
bamboos.
that could maybe be our pair,
4 characters.
or we can just discard that.
8 bamboos.
Oh, shoot. You got overwhelmed with blocking out all the cracks.
9 bamboos. 5 bamboos.
Blocking out the cracks. Oh, oh, I know, it's
1
hard.
character.
When you're in one suit, it's a bit
5
of a,
characters.
it can be mesmerizing. You've got to learn to block
4
out
bamboos.
mixed suits, especially if you
2
have
bamboos.
lots of pairs and chow potential.
South wind.
But it's a good exercise.
2 characters.
Okay, we need to pair up.
5 dots.
There's a pair.
1 character.
Okay, so we have 1 block with our 1 bam. We have a block with our 9 dot. We could maybe pung the 9
3
crack.
bamboos.
Clearly, we need more. We need to pair up 2 more
9
times.
characters.
Okay, there we could pung.
Pung.
And now let's let the 9 bam go.
9 bamboos.
So we're sitting here with single honors, which is really risky.
3 characters.
We could discard the white dragon next.
White dragon.
There it is. All right.
4 characters.
Oh, man. Oh, we
White
could have had a
dragon.
pair. Shoot. There were 2 9 bams
6
out.
bamboos.
So the chance of getting that 9 bam was slim. And then we picked
South
it.
wind.
2 bamboos.
Okay, there's an east.
9 bamboos.
Okay, now these are both going to be a bit risky.
White dragon.
I don't see any of these
4
out.
characters.
So we would throw away,
4 dots.
we would throw away one of the right here, like the north.
wind.
Nobody took it. We could pung the green dragon
3 dots.
and then be ready on a pair, but we get only 1 more pick.
1 dot.
We only get 1 more pick.
3 characters.
Oh, that was it. Okay, so half flush across from us. It looks like 7 pair on the left. Okay, so we're going to play again. Misty, if you can hear me, this is a 3 fawn minimum table. You got to have score to win. So we were on our way to all honors, or really, I don't know, it would have been all pung, dragon pung, maybe. But let's see if I can open the player reference for Hong Kong Mahjong, because I want to see if all honors includes terminals. I don't think it does. I think that is... Okay. All honors. Well, here it is. Here's the player reference. All honors, wins and dragons. Just wins and dragons. I was trying for all terminals. So for what we were doing, we were going for all pung, dragon pung. It would have been a 4 fawn hand if we had 1. Okay. Here we go. Riley is snoring. I'm glad he's sleeping. Okay. So let's see what we can do this time. Oh man, look, we have 5 cracks, pair 8.
North
So
wind.
we would go for either cracks or dots. And we now
6
have
bamboos.
way more cracks.
1 character.
Okay.
5 characters.
Huh. Oh, okay. Let's see here.
9 characters.
So we're gonna hoard
3
cracks.
bamboos.
All right. I guess my husband's getting off work
Sure.
early.
8 characters.
1 bamboo. 1 bamboo.
Oh man, we keep getting
7
bams.
bamboos.
Chow.
Okay, we got, looks like a half flush building there is my guess.
8 bamboos.
We want cracks
Red dragon.
and winds and
5
dragons. We want
bamboos.
any combination of winds, dragons, and one suit. That's a half
3
flesh. That would be a three fawn hand is half
6
flesh.
bamboos.
Yeah, just winds and dragons for all honors.
7 characters.
Okay, we can chow.
Chow. 4 dots.
4 dots.
Okay.
Chow.
Okay.
3 bamboos. 9 bamboos.
Nice. We just got a pair of dragons.
5 dots.
7 dots.
Pung. West
Okay,
wind.
so it looks like another maybe half flush hand
8
over there.
characters.
Okay, we don't need
6
dots.
dots. Kong.
Whoa. 3. So they have
South
3
wind.
blocks out. That's a red flag.
7 characters.
Okay, I want to get rid of
8
these. I don't
dots.
think they need that. We're going to get rid of this. I think they're going to
1
be waiting on a chow or maybe
1
an honor.
character.
So we're going to let this other 8 go.
1 bamboo.
There we go.
8 dots.
That's going to be risky there.
North wind.
9 characters.
Okay, we need cracks.
1 character.
Okay, and we would not break this chow to make that chow. We're going to pass because that would leave an isolated 1.
3 dots.
Oh, that was a little scary. They have a 2 right there and they have a
Red
3, 4,
dragon.
5. So I assume they
6
didn't need the 3.
characters.
It's going to get really risky though.
8 characters. 7 bamboos.
They have a 7, 8, 9 and a 1, 2, 3. We should be okay with this
4
2.
characters.
Pung.
Okay. So now we have competition with cracks.
7 bamboos.
Oh, it's 1 dot.
2 bamboos.
They have a 2 there. There are
2
2
characters.
3s. A 1 dot was thrown recently. I
Green
probably
dragon.
should have thrown that 1 dot.
6 bamboos.
Let's do it now.
1 dot.
Oh my gosh, that's if you throw a tile and someone has 3 exposures in 1 suit and
6
they're playing
bamboos.
all 1 suits, you could be penalized for
White dragon.
discarding risky. Okay, so we're gonna pung,
Pung.
and now we're gonna let the 8 go.
8 bamboos.
2 characters.
So we need help here. We've got 6, 9
Red
isolated
dragon.
tiles and then east-south singles. We're gonna let the east go
5
next.
characters.
Okay, now let's hold that for later. Someone is gonna
wind.
pung. Oh, nobody punged.
White dragon.
Okay, now this south is gonna be the next risky tile.
North wind.
Even that was, well, there's 1, 2 out, so that was okay.
3 bamboos.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the south.
South wind.
All right, we're good now.
3 characters.
This 9 bam is out.
Pung.
I thought I saw it. Where was it? Right here.
East wind.
That's out.
South wind.
We just don't want to discard the winning tile.
7 characters.
So red will be
West
safe.
wind.
9 bam should be safe. Okay, that's unseen. Okay, we got a pung. Half flush.
Green dragon.
Ooh,
5 bamboos.
I bet that was a scary discard.
Kong.
Okay, they're doing all pung, which is 3
7
fawn.
dots.
There's another tile
9
for us. We could
bamboos.
pung maybe there.
8 characters.
We need to pung 9. There are none out. Oh no, there's
1
one.
dot.
There's one right here.
8 dots.
9 dot. Ooh, that 9 dot is going to be
Red
risky.
dragon.
That 9 dot is going to be risky.
3 dots.
There are no
8
9.
bamboos.
There are no 9 dots out. We have one more pick and 2 discards.
North wind.
Nobody wanted the 1.
1 dot.
Don't throw a dot.
7 characters.
Okay.
5 characters.
Last tile.
4 dots.
Uh-oh. Ooh, goodness. Okay, 9 dot over there. They're ready on a 2 dot for a full flush. That's why 1 suit is super risky. We have a half flush all pung to the left, and then we have a half flush on the right. Well done, everybody. All right, let's see if we can get a nice deal here. This may be our last game, depending on how it goes, because we need to end at 5 till. I hope you're enjoying it. If you're new to the game, remember to look in the video description for a wiki article on how you can get started with learning how to play this game. It is a lot of fun to play. It's very fast paced. It's a lot like Rummy if you're brand new to this game. 4 blocks in a pair, 3 of a kind, 3 in a sequence. And since there's 4 of every tile, you could get 4 of a kind. Those would be called pung, chow, kong, respectively. 3 in a sequence is a chow, 3 of a kind is pung, 4 of a kind is kahong. The flowers are bonus tiles. Oh, look, we have a new player here. I hope they know this is a 3 fawn minimum table. No worries, Wes. Thank you for playing. This will probably be our last game. Okay, we've got mostly bams by 1 tile. So we'll start by letting the dots go. We could pung west.
7 dots.
We could chow 1, 2, and 4, 6. So we have 2 blocks there for half flesh. Oh, now we're in between.
4 dots.
We could do 2, 4, 6, 7.
3 characters.
Now the player on our right is discarding cracks.
West wind.
Okay, let's pung.
Pung. 3 dots.
So it's going to depend on what our
Chow.
opponent on the left is going to do. So the player on our right is going to
4
be in
bamboos.
dots. They're throwing bams and cracks. There are 2 cracks out.
1
A
bamboo.
2, 3. We have a 2, 4 here.
9 bamboos.
Okay, so the player on our left is discarding bams. So we're going to let the cracks
2
go.
characters.
If they discarded a bam, that means we could expect bams from
5
them.
bamboos.
Unless they're playing a all pung hand. They might keep
North
some
wind.
bams, so we'll see.
9 dots. 4 characters.
Okay, there's a pair. We're set up for a half flush, though, even with that pair there.
Pung. 2 bamboos.
Okay, so we could chow that with a 2, 3, 4.
Chow. 7 characters.
Because we could still 1, 2, 3 chow.
Kong.
A Kong.
Eight characters.
So we're going to try for half flesh.
8 bamboos. 9 characters.
I bet the player on our left is doing all
9
pung.
characters.
All pung, maybe dragon pung or valued honor. Well, they won't
8
get
bamboos.
they won't get the west. That's their seat because we have
5
it.
dots.
But they
5
could maybe
dots.
do east, which is wind of the round, or dragon pung and all pung. That would be a 4 fawn hand. They
9
actually have their own
bamboos.
flower, which is a fawn. So if they
1
get
character.
all pung and then their flower, that's 4
Chow.
fawn.
8
Oh, so
dots.
they're doing one
6
one suit or
characters.
half flesh.
5 bamboos.
Okay, so they're doing a half
8
flesh, not
dots.
all pung. They're in cracks. The player across from us might also be doing
2
cracks.
dots.
There's another keeper.
6 characters.
So we can chow and maybe pung. We still need help right here.
3 characters. 5 dots. 6 dots. Pung.
Okay. Dots.
7 bamboos. 6 bamboos.
Okay, we're gonna pung.
Pung.
And now let's see here. We're in north seat. One is out.
North wind. 7 bamboos. West wind. 4 dots. 3 characters.
That's safe because there are 2 out and there's one right
East
here and
wind.
a chow.
5 dots. 4 bamboos.
Okay,
1 character.
that I was thinking is safe because there's a chow here plus 2 and 3.
White dragon.
Oh, nobody wanted it. That'll be a good discard, I guess. Now, we do not want to be ready to win on an
7
honor. We need to swap these out.
9 dots.
It'd be really nice if we can get
6
some BAMs in
characters.
here for our winning tile because
Red
people are
dragon.
probably holding the dragon, the green dragon specifically.
6 bamboos.
As a matter of fact, we probably should discard that now before someone is ready
North
to win.
wind.
Nobody wanted the 1. Oh, man.
1 character. White dragon.
I'm holding the white dragon as a safe discard.
7 bamboos.
This green dragon is going to be risky.
East wind. Green dragon.
Pung. Pung. Who wants it? Oh my gosh, nobody took it. Somebody had a dragon though.
3 dots.
All right, so now we have a 5 BAM. Hopefully we'll be able to chow that 1, 2, 3 and be ready on a 5. That's much better than waiting on an honor, which would be wind dragon, because our opponents probably are holding
1 dot.
those, thinking that they could pair up and then pung for value. That's why,
Mahjong.
yep, there's the dragon. They decided not to Kong, probably because they didn't want to spook the table. Okay, so that we have Punga Dragons, half flesh, and their own flower. Well done. And we don't know who that is. Over here, this player was trying for south, which is not, it is their seat. So they were doing their, just their seat and then maybe try to pung because this is a chicken hand at the moment. Well, no, because they do have their seat wind, but that's only 1 fawn. Over here, we have nearly a full flush. That would have been a sweet hand. And then here we have what we're trying for a half flush. All right, I think that's going to do it for this live stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of Hong Kong Mahjong. Shelby, Misty, and Wes, thank you very much for playing with me today. We'll be back on Thursdays from 1 to 2, thereabouts. We might leave a little early around this time because we're going to go right into Ricci Mahjong at the top of the hour. So if you would like to stick around and see how that game is played, please join me again in about 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes, and we'll do that. Or just join us next week for more Hong Kong Mahjong. Next week, we are going to be talking about scoring. So we'll do a short presentation on how to score, and then we'll play and then talk more about scoring and how to anticipate value for your hand. I hope you found this helpful. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.